Okay, so for machine sync setup here, we have our machine sync tab on our shortcut bar. We'll open this up, we'll turn this on. In our advanced settings here, we'll be able to see for our machine sync, our incline increments and our lateral increments, which we can set anywhere from 3 to 12 inches on this one. Our incline increments, we can set anywhere from 0.5 to 10 feet as we need. Infield data sharing is where we are going to get both of these pieces of equipment in the same work group. As it's just taking a second to load, we can come back to that in a second, but we'll make sure we have our checklist all checked off and good to go. This orange box here is going to be our operational zone, meaning that anytime the grain cart enters this operational zone, they'll be able to click their auto track button, which will then engage machine sync. We will see for our 4 levels, we'll see not ready for machine sync, meaning that right now we just don't have communication. Going forward, once the tractor enters the operational zone with the grain cart, we will see that change from green to ready. And then once auto track is engaged, we will have acquiring with a blue dot, and then it will now move to tracking with a blue dot once we have that all engaged. Now with machine sync, now that we have everything loaded in and we're both in the same work group, we can see our cart on the display here. And if I go into my machine sync and then into my advanced settings and then into my infield data sharing, I can see now we have the same work number, same client, farm, field, as well as the same variety all selected. And we have 2 active operators, being the cart and the combine. So everything is good to go here. As well, in our advanced settings, we can change our operational zone if we desire, as well as a few other settings. And here as well, we have selected as the combine is the leader in this position and the tractor is the follower, which we recommend just for ease of operation. So for auto turn automation on the combines, also known as ATTA, we have our auto turn button here. We turn our turn automation on and we're ready to go. Here we have the ability to adjust the turn size if needed, as well as our start turn for our timing into our headland. Under our advanced settings, we have our turn radius that we can set. Allow turn with auger extended if required or wanted for operation. So now that we're rolling through the field and the auger is extended, we can see our operational zone here. Now we see ready, indicating that the tractor has entered the operational zone, and he will drive up to find that home point, which is set here with this little white dot on the display. There we can see the cart coming up and entering our zone. Now we'll see acquiring, which means that auto track button has been engaged and the cart is finding its location. And now that we're locked on, we have tracking. So now we have full range of the cart. Here we have the ability to set our home point, which is going to indicate where the grain cart is going to relocate to every time after it is re-engaged, as well as the ability to make nudges here. So as you've seen before with those increments, we have it set to 6 feet for front and back and 12 inches left and right. I have the ability now to move him 6 feet back if required. Now it'll track again, as well as 12 inches right. That'll send me back to 0. And then I can reset my home point as I desire throughout the fill. Now as I speed up with this unit, the cart will track along with me to my desired speed, as well as when we slow down. And that home point has remained the same the whole time until we click set again. So for auto track turn automation, now that we have our machine sync locked in, we have this direction arrow, so I can see a blue guidance line mapped out predetermining my turn, as well as the ability to change if a left-hand turn if I desire, or a right-hand turn. I also have the ability to make skip passes within this if I desire to skip over guidance lines, as far as you desire. So now as we enter our turn, we can see a blue guidance line mapping out our turn, our distance coming into our turn, and then once we engage into the turn, our guidance line will show white, and the combine will do its thing and make our turn for us. Now if we want the option to make a skip pass, we can enter our box here and desire a skip pass. One showing that we're going to skip one guidance line here, and we'll follow along our headland as we enter our turn. Now we'll engage into our turn, follow along our headland, skip over one guidance track, and enter in on the next.